Lovies, welcome to my channel, Craft Away with May. I'm May. Welcome to my old and new subbies. I'm so glad to have you all here with me today. As the thumbnail show, we are going to be working with some Dollar Tree rub-on transfers, stickers, and a calendar. But the calendar did not come from Dollar Tree. I can't remember where I got the calendar from, but it was a cutie pie and I just had to do something with it. It was nothing extreme, but I did want to share it with you because I thought it was cute and funny. All right, and also we're going to be using some rub-on transfers from Essential Stencils as well. So anyway, so we're going to jump into our first project using these hanging boards that you can find at Dollar Tree. And they're the ones with the little crochet rope and, you know, the wall hanging decor pieces. So this is actually my first time working with these. And they were, you know, they were Dollar Tree made. So it was some splinters and, you know, jagged edges and things like that. So I did sand those down and just to get a smooth surface, because we are going to start out with using the Essential Stencils transfers. And these are the eucalyptus and cotton ones. And I got this last year, I think, when they were on clearance. And as you guys know, since I moved, you know, I am going to be doing decor pieces for my home. Like, not a lot, because I don't really, you know, I don't know. I'm not there. This is my first time with all this. So I'm going to be, you know, probably just incorporating that throughout some of my videos. So, you know, just hang tight. Hopefully you guys will find some inspiration. But, for this particular piece, I really like the colors, because my even in my apartment, I like dark tones, like espresso browns, you know, lighter browns, tans, things like that. So that was really my thing, like with little hints of maybe some gold or black there, here and there. But anyway, I'm carrying that same tone over, except for in the guest room, in the craft room. So anyway. All right, so what you guys saw that I did there, I left it in its natural state, the planks in their natural state. I just did the rub-on for each one of those to create a design. And then next, what you see I'm doing here is taking some painter sticks. Now you can pick these are the 5-gallon painter sticks. You can pick them up at Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart. I can't remember where I got these from, but I'm using my little cutting mat there because it does have a ruler grid on it, or measuring grid, whatever it's called. It has that on there. So I'm just laying them out how I want to see them. Now, what I was going to do at first is leave the painter sticks in their at their original length, because the little head part of it wasn't super noticeable like other ones where the little indentation is there, you know, you can kind of tell. But this one was real subtle. But as I started laying them out, I was like, I think I'm gonna cut them down. So I went to get my miter saw, guys, and I had packed the miter saw up to, you know, to bring it here, and I was removing the tape, and I accidentally laid down a piece of the tape on one of the planks, and it pulled up the transfer. Of course, this wouldn't be a May video if she didn't do something Mayish. So I was like, let me see if I can, you know, probably scrape it up. But once these babies were on, they were stuck for life. Okay. And so I was like, well, maybe I can cover it up, because you can't really tell on camera, but the actual little cotton pod thingies, they had like a little shadow behind them. So I was like, maybe I can kind of do that, make my own little, you know, shadow effect here. And so it actually worked out. It went on very nicely. There was some little wrinkling there, but it wasn't super noticeable. And I was like, okay, this will work. And so I just rolled with it, because I really didn't want to waste that transfer I had used and, you know, do a whole nother one on the back and so on and so forth. So I was like, you know what, this will work. So I worked it out. All right, so then next, what we're going to do is we're going to cut off the handle parts of those painter sticks using the miter saw. Now, I am not a fan of using my miter saw, which is why I really never really show it. Because baby, it was shaking and rolling on that table. So I was just like, ugh. And I'm like, I'm gonna invest in me a table saw. I'm just really scared to use it, but I'm gonna have to invest in one because I don't know. And my miter shears, I do like using my miter shears, but I do need a table saw. Anyway, all right, so once we get these laid out, I really like the design of this. Like, it's very simple, very clean. I love that. And I'm just going in with some wood glue, guys. And then I'm gonna take the painter sticks once I make sure they're lined up. And guys, I was trying to keep it like on point. And of course, you guys know my point went left. But it was not noticeable. It's only noticeable because I know it's there. You guys probably won't even know. So then I went in with the little seal hand press. You know how the little seals be holding little fins out like that. That's what that looked like to me. So that's the seal hand press to make sure everything is locked in. I'm going to do the same thing for the top part of this piece. And I have to tell you, the simplicity of this was just so pretty to me. And I just cannot wait to display it in my home. And so I am waiting to like paint and stuff like that. So I'm not putting a whole lot up yet, but I do think I'm going to go ahead and, you know, put this one up right away because I really like it. So once I did that, now I do have some little cotton pods, you know, the ones you can find at Dollar Tree. I have some of those somewhere, but I'm still digging through my boxes and I couldn't find them. But I am finding, guys, I'm finding a whole lot of other goodies that I had, okay? So I had this these are bowl fillers that I got from Michael's some time ago, right? And I was like, okay, these look like little empty, you know, cotton pods, kind of like pistachio shells a little bit too. But anyway, I was like, this will work. It's not because I wanted to give it a little something, but not too much because I didn't want to take away from the actual print of this. So I was like, I just need something here, a little something. And so I was like, okay, these will work. And they actually worked out. I really love the color combination here. You know, the cotton pods with the eucalyptus, the natural tone behind it. I really like this. And it was just so simple. It was so cute and just, I really like it. So here I am. I was trying to press it out because I could see those wrinkles. And you know, you can see something, but nobody else can. It's going to bother you to all in. And that's all that was. But I do the same thing that I on the top that I did for the bottom. And what I am going to do here also, I don't want to jump ahead. Let me just say here, we're going to just do this part. So we're going to glue them down. And I just used a little hot glue. I didn't use anything heavy because these are like super hollow. And I'm like, I don't think they'll pop off. I don't know. They could. I don't know. But anyway, then I was like, okay, let's add some little eucalyptus leaves in here. Now, I do wish these leaves were a little bit lighter, but nonetheless, they worked. I mean, I think it's cute. I don't know if I probably should not have put them on there, but I don't know. It just needed, I don't know, y'all. This is another one of the I don't know videos. So it looked like a little bone right there. Looked like a dog bone with green ends. I don't know. Okay. So anyway, so I was cutting down some more of the little pieces from the eucalyptus to kind of lighten it up because when I put it on here, I was like, it really should have been lighter in my opinion. But I just roll with it. You know, I didn't feel like tasseling with it because it still came out cute to me. And at the end of the day, I could always still just take it off. But that's it for this piece, guys. All right, now we're going to move into project number 2. Now, I have these stickers from Dollar Tree. And I have found these like right before I left, probably like a month or so before I left to come here. And I love them. I was like, these are just so vibrant, so detailed, just so high-end quality. Like, they're really nice and thick stickers. So I had this board that I had in my stash. I had got it from Michael some time ago on their clearance, and I want to say it was like $2. And of course, you guys know I didn't pay the full $2 for it with my rewards and things like that. And so I am in my guest room. The furniture in there is going to be black. So I was like, I want something on the walls, of course, not too much, but something on the walls. And I thought this would be a great addition to that room. So I'm literally, guys, I'm leaving the background as is because I need the stickers to really pop. So I figured if I put any other color down, it probably wouldn't work. So I opted to leave it white, and I'm just gonna lay the stickers out. You know, when I'm gonna do it in a design to what, you know, what's comfortable for my eyes, what makes me happy. And once I do that, that's gonna literally be it for this. Like it was so quick and fast, I couldn't even believe it. And I was just like, this is really pretty. Like the stickers, I can go on and on and on about these stickers. Like I wish I had found more, because I know I grabbed at least 10 packs and that was enough. Like I didn't even need 10 packs, but I wanted more. You guys know, don't judge me, y'all know. When you see something you like, you know if you don't get it then at Dollar Tree, it's gonna be gone. And that was my fear, and I was just like, I'm gonna get these, and I just love them. I think they're absolutely beautiful, and it just adds the right pop of color. Like it's not, they don't look fake. I don't know. You know what they look like? You know how they have the little pressed flowers? That's what this reminds me of. They are a little shiny, but that's what it reminds me of, because it's just so nice and thick. So then I'm taking these rub-on transfers. Now I did get a pack of these from Walmart, but the other pack did come from Dollar Tree. And so I was going to use this butterfly, but it was a little bit too big for this piece. So I ended up going in with some other ones, but I wanted to capture that kind of goldish yellow tone that's in with the greenery. And I just love this. I love the way this piece came together. I don't know. It may not be all that to everybody else, but I was just like, this is cute. It's cute. So I just decided I'm just going to rub those on like you guys saw that I did with the first project, and that'll be it for this piece. So by the time you guys see this video, it'll probably be either Monday or Tuesday. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope the weather is good where you are. We want to send up prayers for those in California, you know, trying to recover from all the fires, you know, things like that. I do still have family there. Everyone is safe, and that's a blessing. So yeah, in my weekend, I'm adjusting here. I've been going to church with my cousins on Sunday, and that's been a blessing to me. And I'm just getting used to my new surroundings and things like that. But it's an adjustment, and I'm liking it. It's something different. So yeah, and I want to thank you guys for all the love and support and patience with me as I go through all of this. I really appreciate each and every one of you. All right, so look at that, guys. Look, it just came together so nice. And you can seal this with a little bit of Mod Podge, but it really wasn't necessary because those stickers were on there. Now this one, guys, I just had to throw this in here because I found this calendar. I can't remember where I got the calendar from, but what drew me to it was the chicken on the front, right? And so it's the glamour, I think it's the glamour chicks or something like that. And they had all these cute little sayings on them, but that one on the cover page just stole my heart. And that one was like, chic happens. I was like, oh, that's so funny. But this one here is, it says, I think it says best of the glam squad or something like that. And it says boss of the glam squad. So I was like, this would look really cute in my office. So I wanted it. I was like, I thought she was cute. She had a little chicken fro. It looked so cute to me. I was like, oh my goodness. So this is very simple, very basic. There's no like whoop to do with this, but I just love these pictures on here. And so I'm taking one of the Dollar Tree square wood signs, and off camera I had covered it with Mod Podge and let it dry. And what I'm doing here is just cutting it down, because when I pulled it out of the booklet, it did tear a little bit. And then also on the top, I didn't want that hole, you know, the hole you use to hang the calendar with. I didn't want that on there. And so I just was cutting it down so it'll fit better, you know, just look better on the wood plank. And so then what you see I'm doing here is taking a piece of my parchment paper, and I'm putting that over and just ironing it out using my mini press because I wanted it nice and crisp. Now, the wood sign itself had some little bumpy wumpies up in it, so it wasn't as smooth as I would have liked it to be, but it still did what it needed to do for me. Like, it was not a deal breaker, and it still worked out in my favor. So I was all good with it. All right, nothing's going to be perfect, right? So again, I just like the sass of this picture. I like the confidence in this picture. It's like, this is one cute little chick. So cute. So I did try to sand this down, but the paper quality was really good, and it was just not really wanting to separate, and I was doing more damage to the wood piece than the actual paper. So I decided to go in with a burn technique. It didn't even want to burn down, so it did thin the paper out enough for me to go in and then sand it. So yeah, I mean, I can't be mad at that. It was good quality. I wish I could remember where I got this from. I remember seeing it, and I remember like, oh, I want that. I was thinking so cute. I want to say it was at Walmart. I feel like it was at Walmart, but I honestly cannot remember. So what you see I'm doing here is the top part of that wood, the wood piece. I keep wanting to say wood round, guys. The wood piece, I just painted that in some black color paint. Now, it was not a perfect match, but I still was like, you know what, it works. It doesn't take away from this piece. And so I decided to go around the edges of the wood square, and that's just to give it a more finished look. Try not to get any paint on the back, which I don't think I did, so go May. All right, so then I go in with these wooden appliques that I had in my stash, and at first I was like, I don't know if this will go, but it did work. It was very subtle. They were not super big, but it gave it a more finished look than just leaving it with no border or anything. And I was like, yeah, this works. It works. It looks like it was put into a wooden frame, to me anyway. But as I look back, I was like, maybe I could have put some of my half wood dowel, cut some of the my half wood dowel up and put it in between there. And that's something I can go back and do. You know, it's always doable, but I didn't do it here. So yeah. So anyway, once I get those glued down, and I just go in again with some hot glue, nothing heavier. It was really needed on these projects, in my opinion. Because they were not heavyweight projects. So I had this little bow scrunchie that I had found in my headband. It's not a scrunchie, it's a headband that I had in my stash, and it was stretched out. And so I was like, oh, I kept it because of the bow. And I was like, oh, this would be cute. Since she has such a little sass to her, I was like, this would be a cute little addition here. And I really like this. And so then I decided to add a little piece of that macrame rope from the first project. I didn't throw that away. I did keep it. I decided to add that to the back in case I wanted to hang this. And that is literally going to be it for this piece. And there you have it, boss of the glam squad. Whoop whoop. All right, and we're gonna move into our final and last project of today, guys. I have this this wooden mason jar that I got this in a pack. I want to say I got in a pack of 12 for like $9 or $10, I think, off of Amazon. And I'm just staining it using my burnt umber paint by Apple Barrel. I put it on a wet napkin, and this is just my preference for staining. It is a paint, it's not a stain, but I just love the color of it. But you can really use any stain with this. So next I'm taking these rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree. These are my favorite rub-on transfers and will probably always be my favorite rub-on transfers from them. Now, my sweet friend Rose, she had sent me some. Kathy Jo had sent me some. And I love these. Like, they're just, I don't know. I don't know what it is about them. I love them. They go on. They look gorgeous, in my opinion. And it's just perfect for spring. And so I try to use them at least once or twice every year because I just love them. So then I'm taking that leftover paint that was left in the napkin. I didn't add any more to it, and I'm just going over the bottom part of that, as you can see. And I'm trying not to go all the way to the middle, but I just want to give it a little bit of a tint to give it that little, you know, vintage vibe. And then next I'm going in with, of course, a couple of my Kathy Jo bows. and I'm just going to cut down the tails, because I think this was some Dollar Tree ribbon, and you guys know how Dollar Tree ribbon can be, right? It's a little temperamental. But once I get the tails cut down, I'm just going to put that right in the middle. And I just love, you know, again, the way this came together. It's very chic to me. Very, yeah, I would say it's chic. I don't know if it's shabby chic or not, but it's very, I don't know if it's Victorian. I don't know all those different styles. I just know stuff is cute, and this was cute to me. it's chic cute, or cute chic, okay? That's what we do know. It was cute. So I wanted to give it a double bow, just, you know, just to give it some layer, some texture, and I just like this. I like that little pop of the black and white to break up the neutral tones in this. And so what I decided, I could have totally left this just like this, and, you know, it would have been perfectly fine, but I wanted to add a floral piece to it just because of the design itself. You know, I didn't think it would hurt the project in any way, and I just take a little bit of that hot glue, tuck it behind this, take the rose and tuck it behind that bow, and we're good to go, guys. And that is going to be it for this piece. I don't think I do anything else. I think we are going to come up on the final reveal right now. Yes, we are. And here we are, lovies. And if you're still here riding with me, thank you so much. Look at how beautiful that looks. It looks like it's almost coming off of that surface. I just really love this. That has to be my favorite of today. Although I like all the projects of today in their own way, I just really love this piece. And we did it with Dollar Tree stuff. You know, I mean, you can take all kind of items and just elevate Dollar Tree items to the next level, and I love this. So guys, back to what I was saying. If you are here riding with me, thank you so much. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting, because you guys know how I feel about those comments. And also, guys, let me know if you have a favorite of today. Are you a boss of your squad? I'm not a glam squad, but I'm a boss in my own space. All right, but lovies, let me know if you have a favorite of today. I want to hear from you guys. This was so much fun. I don't really have, you know, I don't know if it was spring. It was a little bit of everything, okay? And I hope you guys found some inspiration somewhere along the way. All right, and so until the next video, lovies, be safe, be kind, and happy crafting your days away. Hugs and kisses. XOXO. Bye.